I found this pretty spider web from my local craft store. So I have this feather boa. So all we're gonna do is take it and work it into the wreath frame. Now I have some black thread, and then here are the paper bats. So my sister just took some construction paper and printed them using her Cricut. So I've tied one on the end of the thread. Now we're gonna take another one and tie it about halfway up. That way we have multiple layers of these really cool bats. Now it's time to add one of the coolest parts of this design, and that is the spider web base. So to secure that, I'm gonna take 6 zip ties and secure them again.
Grab a disco light and a skeleton hand from the Dollar Tree. Use black chalk paint to paint the exterior of a small plastic bowl. Remove some spiders from the packaging, and then remove the inside clip from the spider. Add some glue and adhere the spiders to the bowl. Adhere a skeleton hand to the base of the bowl and place a disco light on top. Grab a ghost wreath decoration kit, faux spider webbing, and a paper towel holder from the Dollar Tree. Unwrap some faux spider webbing. Add glue to the base of the paper towel holder and adhere the faux spider webbing to the base. Adhere some of the faux spiders. Cut some slits in the back of the felt ghost and slide the ghost onto the paper towel holder.
Head over to Dollar Tree, start by placing your tomato cage upside down on your yard, and tape the prongs together so they make a nice point. Grab your light strand, start at the top, wind the light strand around and around the tomato cage until you reach the bottom. Grab your rectangle tablecloth, spread it all out, and wrap this around the tomato cage. Cut off the excess. Grab your round tablecloth, fold it up like a cone, and cut off the extra from the bottom. Lay the circle tablecloth out onto the ground. Place the tomato cage on top of the circle tablecloth. Place your solar panel out so it gets plenty of sunlight.
You're gonna need 2 laundry baskets. If you can't find black laundry baskets, you can paint them, and I'll be using Rust-Oleum black spray paint. Next, you're gonna need a skeleton. And place them inside. And we're gonna take the other basket and place it on top. For this guy, what I've decided to use is hot glue. So I purchased some Halloween chain garland that we're gonna use to help hang him. So I'm gonna slide it onto a slat and hook it on like so. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So for this next version, you're gonna need 2 dollar store trash cans and a skeleton from Dollar Tree. I'm just gonna cut her little stretchy cord here. So I'm gonna take the strings and I'm going to thread them up through the trash can. So I'm gonna pull her up straight like this. Next, I'm gonna make a little knot, and this will cause her to hang up straight. And I'm gonna place the 2 trash cans on top of each other. I'll be using black paracord to adhere her together. Now, to hang her, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna loop it down through one of the holes and then work my way up through another hole. And then once I get it up, I'm gonna just give it some extra length for hanging. And now I've created a way to hang it.
We are going to start off this craft by going to your local dollar store and grabbing 8 pool noodles. And now we're going to go and inflate our ball. Go and take a piece of the tape, put it into a circle, and stick the 2 balls together. And just continue to tape these 2 together. Now we're going to go and measure on the pool noodles. And go and do this for all of the pool noodles. Now use a knife to go and cut a triangle into the piece, but it should have a bend to this after you're done, which you're going to go and take some of the tape and then tape it down so it's secured and is bending. Do this with every one of the pool noodles that you went and cut. Put 2 pieces on the end of each and every one of them. Now what you're going to do is go and secure it onto the ball. After you've figured out where this pool noodle is going to touch the ground, cut it, and maybe leave yourself a couple of inches at each of them. Now you can go and cut them to pretty much the same size for the rest of them. Now into the next step, which is going and putting stripes onto the legs. So now we're going to go and secure it onto the exercise ball. Use little tiny pieces of tape and tape the top, bottom, and all of the sides and really make sure they're secure. So I wanted to go and get this entire spider assembled before I went outside and spray painted anything on it. Now after this has dried, what you're going to do is you're going to go and paint on some eyes.
I grabbed a 14-inch grapevine and I spray painted it black. Then I went to my local craft store and I found some fairy lights. Start wrapping the wreath with the lights. So now to secure your battery pack, what you can do is just take it, wrap it around itself, place it on the back of your wreath. We're gonna take a pipe cleaner and then just secure like so. Now we have these bat sprays, so we're going to cut off each bat individually using our wire snips. So we're going to take our bat pick, dip it in our glue skillet, and then working these adorable bats right into the black grapevine. You can do this with ghosts, you can do this with pumpkins, place them however you would like.
Time to head over to the dollar store and grab yourself like a little dollar platter. Grab a little bit of acrylic paint, mix it with a little bit of water, just start dabbing it on there. Go ahead and grab a napkin, and then you're going to start actually removing any excess. Let's go to our candle. So I went with a battery operated. Here what we're going to do is we're going to use the flame and melt the crayon onto the candle. Just let it drip on the back of the platter that is dry. Put a hook on the back. So just a little bit of hot glue, flip your platter over, grab another skeleton hand. I had to cut the back off because I need a lot of flat area. And what you're going to do is go ahead and grab your hot glue and get it all over there. Put it towards the bottom of the platter, put it on there, and just hold it till it dries.
You are going to grab some toilet paper rolls. Grab your hot glue gun and start dripping it off the top, and just keep going all the way around each one. And I got these at the dollar store. So you're going to grab your hot glue again and just start dripping it on the inside to make it thick enough to hold your tea light. Then we're going to grab some black spray paint, let those dry, and then we're going to drop in each tea light.
Picked up these skeletal hands from Dollar Tree. So what I got to do is cut it right at the first knuckle there. Once you cut out that knuckle, the finger will bend right up. Just take some hot glue, put it in there, hold it in place for about 10 seconds, and it'll stay right there. I did this with every finger on 4 sets of hands. Next, what I did was I grabbed one of these fairy lights from Dollar Tree. But what I need is the battery pack and the lights themselves. Unscrew the light bulb, pull the fairy light out. This little battery pack just pops right out with your thumb, and all I need to do is get rid of that base there. This candle I also got from Dollar Tree, and I want to put the fairy lights inside. Go ahead and cut that square out on all 4 sides. The fairy lights inside. Hot glue on the side will be perfect. That will hold the battery pack in place. Just when I can't think I can get spooky enough, I grab a red crayon and a little lighter and let that drip all along the candle. Now with the board, for this project I wanted to use some old pallet wood. Then I took some other scrap wood, put some glue on the back. I'm going to use some brad nails to put that together. It's going to hold these boards together, and then I'll cut off the ends just to make them square. Next, it's time to paint it. I'm going to use a little bit of black paint. Now I don't want this to be solid. I can just go random on it all over and anywhere, but I want to make sure I do get the sides. Then I'm going to add just a tiny bit of gray. I need to put some nails and screws through there. Those are going to hold the hands on. Once I get these holes drilled, what I want to do is take the screws on the back end. Once the screw's sticking out, there's a little hole in the back of the hand. Just place that on the screw and start twisting. And once you get to the base of the wood, it's going to stop. You want to make sure all the hands are facing the same way. Go ahead and grab some of that hot glue again, put it right on top. Last but not least, let's put a little Velcro on the bottom of that candle. One side on the candle, one side on the palm. That way we can remove the candle and change the batteries if they run out of power. We're gonna go ahead and put these all on here. I couldn't help myself, but I had a few fairy lights still left over. You'll see them lit up on the back. I also grabbed this little drape from Dollar Tree. It looks like a little spider web.